ayan, we will going to Cloud Forest. Ayan, so, samahan nyo ko guys. Tara, tara, tara. See. Cloud Forest at Gardens by the Bay is one of the Singapore's most impressive attractions. This magnificent greenhouse-like glass dome can be seen from miles away, and it's just as stunning inside as it is from out. The large climate-controlled dome has spiraling walkways and one of the world's tallest indoor waterfalls that rains down from over 30 meters above. Singapore is a hot country year-round, so a visit here is more than just a great way to cool off. Thanks to air conditioning, jets of cool bay 4, and that refreshing waterfall, temperatures inside Cloud Forest, Singapore are kept low to replicate the moist, damp condition found on misty tropical mountains from 900 to 2,700 meters above the sea level. As you enter the sealed doors, you'll more likely need to reach for a jacket rather than a fan. The gush of air created by the enormous waterfalls hits you first, and you'll usually gasp in awe as soon as you step foot inside. Take the elevator up to the top to begin your descent on the ramps that wind down, circling in and out of the main central column. The flowers and tropical vegetation changes as you make the descent, mimicking how it would at different altitudes. The most covered Lost World at the top has a lotus pond, and along the way there's a stalactites and stalagmites display, an educational theater, and a plethora of lilies, orchids, pitcher plants, sunflowers, and tassel fern. Even if you're not an avid flower enthusiast, a visit of the Cloud Forest at Gardens by the Bay is simply a must, purely to admire the stunning architecture, which is comprised of huge panes of glass set within a massive steel grid. There are no concrete columns inside. Cloud Forest's smaller brother, Flower Dome, is the world's largest columnless greenhouse. Flower Dome also makes us the fair of giant man-made structures at Gardens by the Bay. The presence of Cloud Forest is dependent on local climate and the elevation. Typically, there is a relatively small band of elevation in which the atmospheric environment is suitable for cloud forest development. This is characterized by persistent fog at the vegetation level, resulting in the reduction of direct sunlight and thus of evaporation. Within cloud forest, much of the moisture available of plants arrives in the form of fog drift, where fog condenses on tree leaves and then drifts onto the ground below. Annual rainfall can range from 500 to 10,000 mm per year, and mean temperature between 8 and 20 degrees Celsius. While cloud forest today is the most widely used term in some regions, this ecosystem of special types of cloud forests are called mossy forests. The definition of cloud forest can be ambiguous, with many countries not using the term or more localized terms such as the Bolivian. In comparison with lower tropical moist forests, cloud forests show a reduced tree stature combined with increased stem density and generally the lower diversity of woody plants. Trees in these regions are generally shorter and more heavily stemmed than in the lower altitude forests in the same regions, often with garnered trunks and branches, forming dense, compact crowns. Their leaves become smaller, thicker, and harder with the increasing altitude. The high moisture promotes the development of a high biomass and biodiversity of epiphyte, particularly bryophytes, lichens, ferns. The number of endemic plants can be very high. An important feature of cloud forests is that tree crowns can intercept the wind-driven cloud moisture, part of which strips of the ground. This fog drip occurs when water droplets from the fog adhere to the needles or leaves of trees or other objects, collapse into larger drops, and then drop on the ground. It can be an important contribution of the hydrologic cycle. Due to the high water content of the soil, the reduced solar radiation, and the low rates of decomposition and mineralization, the soil acidity is very high, with more humus and peat often forming the upper soil layer. Areas with a high annual precipitation due to a frequent cloud cover in combination with heavy and sometimes persistent orographic rainfall, such forests have a perceptible canopy strata, a high number of epiphytes, and a thick peat layer which has a high storage capacity of water and controls the runoff. In drier areas with mainly seasonal rainfall, cloud stripping can amount to a large proportion of the moisture available to plants. maraming salamat sa pagsama at panonood ng aking videos. Ayan, sa mga bago sa aking channel, please subscribe my channel, KUH. Please don't forget to like, share, comments, and please don't forget to click the notification bell para updated kayo sa aking mga videos. Bye!